Speaker, and I thank the committee for the excellent report. 2 or 3 issues. Number one, we cannot buy all these tractors and plan to buy more without mechanization centers. Whereas the committee recommends 2 of them, I would think all the regions concurrently should have mechanization centers, because you can't have these machines moving without this mechanization center. We need them urgently, and more money should be put forward. And I agree that the reallocation be made to this area. And the other one is on the matter of this parish development model. We cannot, in fact, it will be a fallacy if we do not have the extension workers. Monies have gone into the farmers. If we don't have extension workers working, but they are just being paid only a salary without facilities to reach the farmers, then this is a fallacy. PDM will collapse immediately if we don't have these extension workers. Then I think there is need for synergy between the Ministry of Agriculture and that of Water, and again that of Trade, in 2 areas. This water for production. I can tell you, I'm just coming from my constituency, Kabweri. All of the beans they have put in the soil, nobody will get anything, because there's been a small spell of drought, and you know, beans, within 2 weeks, you lose everything. We just received water yesterday, and I can tell you that we need this water. So the synergy, even if it is going to come into a supplementary, we need this water for production.
Considering that we are going into such type of discussion, I have 3 proposals. Honorable colleagues, I have 3 proposals to put this to rest. Number 1, the Land Attorney General said that there was a resolution of Parliament, for example, to fund local. But we have had resolutions here. Some of those budget reallocations were resolutions of Parliament that went to sectors. For example, the 2 schools that are grant aided in my constituency, it was a matter that was raised here on the floor. It was given to the Prime Minister's office. The Prime Minister's office involved the Education Committee, and it went to the Budget Committee. It cannot be a non-priority. So what I would say, as somebody who is a senior trade unionist in negotiations, considering that this budget we don't support, I mean that it is supplied by almost 70%. Not all the entire budget is given, money is allocated to the sectors. What I was trying to say, why don't we add this 750 billion onto the 72 trillion and it becomes 750, so that the areas that have been considered
can
are
I
not
hear
left
from
around.
the Vice President?
Those areas that have been considered, information, a whole
Can I hear from the Vice President?
So that they can travel for other assignments.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Just raising a matter of national importance, and this was due to the social media trending matter from one of the parishes in my constituency. But the matter of national importance is for the lack of a universal primary school in Butoloi, and that is Kakutu sub-county. Whereas this came as a social media matter, but the fact is that there is a small community school located in Butoloi village, Kakutu parish, in Kibuku district, and this community school has over 375 pupils. Unfortunately, the construction of the school stalled due to lack of money from the community to sustain the construction. The school is now in a deplorable condition without any infrastructure for people to use. As a result, the district leadership recently closed the school, leaving the pupils
stranded at home. Right Honorable Speaker, there is no any other alternative for the pupils in this parish, because currently they have to move 8 kilometers to access the nearest school. Right Honorable Speaker, currently the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Education and Sports is implementing a policy of 1 primary school per parish and 1 secondary school per sub-county. It is worth noting that despite this said policy, there is no such school in this parish, despite the surging number. Right Honorable Speaker, the community decided to collect available resources and construct its own school, and has since identified a piece of land granted by the Church of Uganda sufficient to accommodate it. But the community lacks the resources to effectively put up the school and ended up approaching me. I've provided them with some iron sheets. But my prayers are, 1, that the government is invited to construct a primary school in this parish. And 2, the government is also urged to avail requisite funds to complete the community-based school. But in the meantime, avail emergency fund and all the Prime Minister's office provide some more iron sheets to assist in the construction. I submit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now,
Right,
I saw the Minister for Education, Honorable Mugole. Right, Honorable Prime Minister, you've heard the plight of the school. I think it's very important, right, Honorable Prime Minister, you meet the MPs from the area, okay? You look at the plight of that area, as far as primary school, at least for that parish.
They have apologized to me, but for purposes of the answer, it's really to show that I was not in Parliament, I didn't attend Parliament. I had even a function in my constituency, Women's Day celebrations. And I wondered, in fact, my constituents were wondering, the ever smart man to have been thrown out of Parliament because of indecent practice. Thank you. So the procedure matter I'm raising is that I think for you as the Right Honorable Speaker, this information inferred that maybe you don't know you are, because they brought in your voice, what I did not mention the person who you have sent out. It inferred that you do not know you are members of Parliament. It is insinuated that I was here as if I didn't here really attested that I'm one of the smartest MPs in this country. Honorable Speaker, my honorable colleagues, the members of Parliament, the men, I feel a men to say I'm smart because of very obvious reasons. I don't want men to say so. So this Right Honorable Speaker has caused disrepute to me in my constituency, and I suppose that you should clear that I was not the one, I was not here, and this does not